Hello, I'm Jan Gensel Bates, Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay, and I want to thank you for watching our video and learning how to use our 3D TimeWise Miracle Set 3D. It is a brand new approach to skincare that defends, delays, and delivers for younger looking skin. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information about how to use the product and maybe a few little other tidbits that you might be able to enjoy the products even more. So the first thing I want to let you know is that we are going to talk about washing your face twice a day. We are going to talk about, hydrating your skin twice a day. And you might ask, like, why do we need to do it twice a day? If I wash my face before I go to bed and moisturize it when I get up, why do I have to rewash it and then remoisturize? So I want to give you a couple little tidbits about that. The first thing is that both of our cleanser and our moisturizer products, they are made to use and get the benefits for 12 hours. So if you are going to wash your face and hydrate, you want to wash your face and hydrate again within 12 hours, because then you'll have continuous 24-hour cleanliness and hydration on your skin. That's one of the ways that you can help to anti-age. That in our TimeWise products, anything that says TimeWise on Mary Kay products, I don't know if you can see that, but it says TimeWise, and anything that says TimeWise is an anti-aging product. So I want to let you know that when you are cleansing your skin and you're working with your face, that I want you to remember that whatever you do to all of this, that you do also to the base of the throat. Now, Mary Kay, the woman who I had an opportunity to meet, and she did training with me because I've been with the company for 37 years, that she would tell us that she would go down to here because you just never know. So of course, I think that it's important to get the décolleté as well, because as you know, we age very quickly here because the sun hits us there a lot and we need to take care of that area. So wherever we're working with our face, the one thing that we want to do is we always want to go up and out. We want to go out, up and out on the forehead. And the only place that you don't do up and out, you use your ring finger and you around your eye area. It's best to pat and then come up around. You don't ever want to pull back and forth, and you don't ever want to pull out underneath your eyes. Now, when I just did that, I wasn't touching my skin because I don't do that. But what you can do is, if you want to be really gentle, is always go pat, pat, pat underneath the eyes and then come up around. Now, I would always, I say, you know what, be gentle with your face. Don't scrub your face like you're scrubbing your oven. So when you're working with the cleanser, let the cleanser do the job, and then making sure that you rinse. So one of the things that I want to let you know is that when you're using our cleansers, that I want you to think of it in this way. If you put the cleanser on and just splash your face, you're just kind of barely rinsing it. You're just kind of splashing it. But if you use a warm, wet facial cloth when you are rinsing your face, the analogy that I like to use is that it will rinse your cleanser off, because the cleanser is important to clean the skin, but to keep the skin healthy and good, it's very important to rinse the cleanser off. The analogy of your hair. If you wash your hair and you put all the soap in it and you don't rinse it well, or you put conditioner in it and you don't rinse it out well, what happens to your hair? It kind of goes limp, and it's kind of, again, rewash it the next day and it's just kind of blah. So I want you to think about, when you put cleanser on your face, make sure that you're rinsing the face thoroughly. And I recommend 2 rinses. So if you take the warm wet washcloth and you rinse it off, touch your face, feel it, and then rinse it again, and then touch it again. And you'll see that it feels different each time, because the second time you rinse it, you really get all of the cleanser off. And so it's really, really important that we highly recommend that you put the cleanser on, you rinse it twice with a warm, wet facial cloth. Of course, it can be the same cloth. You just rinse it out and re-rinse your face, okay? So we always recommend to use the cleanser and your moisturizers twice a day, and I'm explaining to you how that all works. The one thing that I would like to recommend, though, is that you use an oil-free eye makeup remover to remove your eye makeup prior to using your cleanser. I do recommend using the oil-free eye makeup remover. Now, Mary Kay's oil-free eye makeup remover is #1 in the country according to Allure magazine. It's really awesome. And how we use it is we shake it till it looks kind of foamy, and then you use a cotton pad. Now, you can use a cotton ball, but I love the cotton pads because you just put it on, and then you can just hold it onto your eye, and then just lightly, just barely press on it, and it removes everything, even waterproof mascara. So waterproof eyeliner, it takes it all off. And so one of the solutions in it will help remove all the oil, the waterproof products that you might have on. So you just put it on, hold it on your eye, and rinse it around. I turn it over to add just a little teeny bit more, and go and I just kind of hold it and kind of wiggle it just a little bit, kind of press, and then just barely wipe it, and all of your eye makeup will come off. So this eye makeup remover is awesome. The other thing that you can get at night when you're sleeping, they're called eye mites, and they can be around in your lashes. And so if you use an eye makeup remover like this to remove your eye makeup, it will remove all of that, so you don't get eye mites while you're sleeping in your eyes. And I know that sounds really gross, and it is, but it can happen. And if you ever Google eye mites, you'll be surprised at what they look like. Anyway, so we are going to use the TimeWise Miracle Set 3D. Again, it defends against age-accelerating free radicals on the skin, which with multiple antioxidant benefits. It delays the look of premature skin aging with the broad spectrum UVA and UVB rays. It delivers it delivers visible improvement of multiple signs of skin aging in just 4 weeks. And so if you are familiar at all with our previous TimeWise Miracle Set, you saw the results in 12 weeks. So there were more products to use. And so with this new revised, it's been about 2 years they revised this, and it is, so you get faster and better results with less products. So it's really awesome. So the first thing that we do is we have our cleanser. And with the Miracle Set 3D, there are 2 different cleansers, and you're going to see there's a stripe at the top and the back. There's a pink stripe and a purple stripe. If yours has a pink stripe, then you are using the cleanser for normal to dry skin, and if yours has the purple stripe, you're using for combination to oily. So the normal to dry I'm going to talk about first. And so when you take this out, it's got the flip top lid, and you just take out the size of a pea. You want to use the size of a pea, and you're going to use it twice a day. You're going to use in the morning and at night. So at night, you're going to remove your eye makeup. You're going to put this on, and this you don't have to really foam it up or anything. It's a kind of a creamier type cleanser, and so you're going to take out the size of a pea. You're going to tack it and just kind of rub it onto your hands. You're going to have your face be a little bit damp, and then just kind of take it and go all over, very gentle, very light, not scrubbing your oven, and just put it all over, including here, and then use a warm, wet facial cloth to rinse it off twice, okay? Now, if you're using the combination to oily with the pink stripe, and even if you're using samples today, they have pink or purple stripes on them, so you'll know which one. The purple stripe is made for the combination to oily skin, or normal people can use this with no problem, especially if they like something that foams up or lathers up a little bit. If you like that type of a cleanser, you'll like this one very much. Again, the size of a pea, you put it in your hand, you have your face dampened, I put like a little bit more water, just kind of, you can take your hand and kind of go like that, and then you're going to take some water with it, and you're going to lather it up, get it lather, and then put it onto your face, and get it lathered on your face, be very gentle, and then twice rinse it off. So that's how you're going to use the cleanser, and then you're going to do a little bit at night and a little bit in the morning. And when you are asleep at night, we do get stuff on our face. There also, when you get up in the morning, if you were to just get up and start putting your moisturizer and your other products on, you will have done that. You put your night cream on and your eye cream at night. So when you get up in the morning, if you didn't rinse your face off again, then you're just kind of putting day moisturizer on top of night moisturizer that has soaked into your skin, but you're just kind of putting them on top of each other, and you really don't want to do them. For them to be effective, you want it to put on clean, fresh skin, and so you want to make sure that you are always cleansing your face first, so that you are putting your moisturizer on a clean face where it has so it can soak in properly and do the job that it's supposed to do. And then, so after you cleanse, rinse it off, right? You can just kind of pat it dry a little bit. And then you are going to put on your day cream. Now your day cream, again, has either the purple or pink stripe. And all this means is that one is for normal to dry skin and one is for combination to oily skin. You use, again, the size of a pea. And if you need more after that, you can add a little bit, but always start out with that size so you can see if you can get everywhere with just that amount. Because what you want to do is you want to use your moisturizer so that it properly soaks into the skin. And if it feels like it feels like where you go like this, after a couple minutes, if you were to go like this and it feels like there's a lot coming off onto your hand, you've used too much. And so you want to just make sure that you aren't using too much of the product, because your skin will only absorb what it needs. And so you don't want to waste the product. And so that's why I say start out with a very small amount. And actually when I start out, I kind of I go like this with my hands. I put it in my one hand and I kind of get it so and you can kind of go tap, tap, tap all over and then circle, circle, blend. That way you won't get too much concentrated into one area of the face, and you can get, if I'm gonna start and just start rubbing, then I would start down here and then go into this area and anywhere you have dry areas, because you really don't want to just get it concentrated too much in one area of the face, and you want to make sure that your neck is properly moisturized. And if there's any left over on my hands, if I pump too much or taken too much out, I will just put it on the back of my hands. Sometimes I just take a little bit extra anyways, just put it on the back of my hands, because you know how that's another place we age very quickly. And then after you put that in, you just take a little bit of your eye cream. And this, you don't want to use the size of a pea, you want to use a dot. And so you just take a little dot out, and then you're going to take a little bit, and you're going to put it all under here and then up around the brow bone. This does not go on the eyelid, it only goes around the eye. And remember, you're going to use your ring finger, go up and around like this, and then just kind of lightly pat it in there. You don't want to rub and you don't want to pull out. And if you want to keep the wrinkles down in that whole crow's feet area, that's what you have to do. And so, very simple. You cleanse, put your moisturizer on, and then put your eye cream on in the morning. That's all you have to do. Now at night, you're going to cleanse, and then you're going to put your night cream on. And you can see the day cream is pink and the night cream is gray. So it helps you remember nighttime is dark, right? And so the night cream has some extra ingredients in it that help repair the skin at night. And so they all have the 3D complex in them. All of the 3D set, all of them are the 3D complex where they defend, delay, and deliver. And so you take just a little bit of your night cream and you put it on, and then, you know, put on your eye cream the same way. You put your eye cream on, up and around, up on the brow bone in here. You do the same thing, and then you're ready for bed. It's simple, simple, simple. It takes only a few minutes to use, and the results are amazing. In fact, the 3D complex, it will take care of fine lines, wrinkles, resilience, luminosity, smoothness, softness, and overall appearance on the skin. So it really does do some wonderful anti-aging, and in a very simple way to use it. In fact, the cleanser is called a 4-in-1 cleanser because it actually does 4 different things in one, which is pretty cool. And I want you to know it's dermatologist tested, clinically tested for skin irritancies and allergies. It's non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores. It's suitable for very sensitive skin. It's suitable for those who have rosacea, and fragrance-free and oil-free. So it really is an awesome anti-aging product that's simple to use, and you'll get the benefits in just 4 weeks. You'll see the benefits in a couple days, but then you'll see the total benefit within about 4 weeks of using the product. Pretty amazing. So thank you for trying your product. Thank you for listening. And one of the things that you can add in, we have several products that you can add in on top of the regular skincare program. We have a facial peel that you don't peel off, you rinse. We have a charcoal mask that you can put on, and the charcoal, lifts out all of the the oils and the impurities within the pores. And or you could also use our microdermabrasion. We have a microdermabrasion treatment that that is an exfoliant where it takes the top layer of dead skin cells off of our face, makes it feel just so smooth. And then the second part of the microdermabrasion is a pore minimizer that you can put on to instantly soothe the skin, and then continue on with your moisturizer and your eye cream. And so you can use any one of those masks that can either exfoliate or pull out the impurities in the pores. You can use any of those masks with this program. And of course, then you would go on after that with your foundation primer and then a type of foundation. So thank you again for listening, and I hope this helps. Thanks.